Alright guys, it's time to talk about Shokugeki no Soma, and this would be chapter 133. Now it just came out, but I'm just gonna go do it and put it right up with my other reviews. So this chapter was awesome. For one reason, obviously Aaron is dead. She, or she, he is fucking, uh, two things. He is very menacing. The way that Shunseki drew him had two different ways to describe him. The first is menacing. That face, just the eyes, like it. They're squinted just enough to sort of give that intimidating factor, and they're just like soulless black eyes with just like that face. While he carries himself like a badass. I'm not gonna lie. The way just the way he walks, the clothes he's wearing, that fucking trench coat, he carries himself like a natural badass, and yet he's so menacing just by the face. It's it gives me very mixed signals, and it's kind of awesome at the same time. So this guy is so raw and so hardcore that even the Nakiris, all right, Erina, the crazy bitch, and Senzaemon, the fucking what Yakuza boss, even they cannot stand this fucker to the point where they erased his existence from the mansion itself. So this guy has to be the most raw, just the most wriggling motherfucker ever. Like we're about to see some Dio level shit right now. I swear. Um, but otherwise, I mean, there is some massive hype just from the fact that these people have can't even stand this man. A family of just complete hard asses and you know just stuck up people. Oh my gosh, this is just wow. Um, Hisako asked once about uh, Azami, which is what his name, and I think that was his. Yeah, it was her. Hisako's own dad said, "You must never ever ask anyone about him." Like his legal guardian or Erina's legal guardian is Senzaemon. That's it. Um, or Senzaemon, whatever. Senzaemon. That's what I'm gonna say. Basically, her grandfather, and she's never ever seen Erina's mother either. That's another detail that we have not we did not know before, but it was sort of maybe implied. Is that her mother's also non-existent. I don't know if Azami is responsible for that, like killing her or some stupid shit like that. I mean, who knows what this man has done? Maybe he killed her and just fucking ran, uh, and was able to get past the police somehow because I don't know, because he's got influence. I don't know. I mean, this guy just walks right into Erina's booth, quote unquote booth. It's really a restaurant, but walks right into her restaurant and just badmouths all the customers, all these high grade customers like they're fucking nothing. Like what? Including the Curry sisters. Do you remember those girls? I mean, you would if you're watching the anime with us because I mean, they're kind of the judges in the anime right now during the prelims of the autumn election. Even they're there. He knows who they are. He even acknowledges who they are and even badmouths them directly and with the public. What? Yeah. So, yeah, keep in mind the one girl was giving zeros to people. That's how refined she was in taste. And this man is badmouthing her. Like, fuck. He's not listening, of course, they're reservation only. He does not give a single fuck. He sees that open table, just sits in it, and he's like, "Bring me the wine menu." Servant woman, bring me a drawing cloth at once. You know, just that he's like a king. Like seriously, like If Erina is considered the queen, this man is the emperor. All right, this man is just gonna. Wow, I can't get over it. It's ridiculous. Between the art, in this chapter is absolutely stunning. Just the detail on Erina's dad's face, on Azami's face, is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Go back and look at it. You can tell every single type of emotion that he's supposed to be uh, showing, as well as Erina. You can see sheer terror on her face and just surprise in general. That takes skill. I mean, Kubo does that really well, but he does minimalist background so that you focus more on the facials. Um, Shunseki does not have to do that. He focuses on everything. He gets good backgrounds and ridiculous facials. Um, just the sheer terror on her face is just, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And yes, she has a dark past, and people are going to start feeling sorry for her, and it's supposed to make up for all the time she's been a bitch. Well, no, I mean, I'm not gonna see it that way, but yeah, I mean, it was implied all along that behind somebody like her, there has to have been a dark past. So I don't think this was shoehorned in because it was implied just by how she acted that she had a dark past and that we were going to see it. Um, it's realistic, and I don't really think it's a shoehorned in or forced plot point. I think this was bound to happen eventually. So I really like it right now. Will it make Erina a better character? Probably. Especially if she stands her ground eventually and is able to fight back against him uh, in her own way. I mean, that would be pretty sick, depending on how it's done. But I guess back to the chapter. I mean, she was waiting for Joichiro, but instead it was Dio. It was You thought it was gonna be Joichiro. Kono Dio da. Uh, Never mind. But it was Azami. Uh, and that one page. Can we talk about that one page where it was just black, and you see like sort of this silhouetted, almost like an outline of him? It's brilliant because it has like that rough sketched, like almost like imprint on it, and it looks just like yo. And then of course the text. Everything else isn't cuisine; it's fodder. When he was, of course, context being he was talking about the art, which I'm assuming you all know because you read the chapter. So, you know, artistically, this chapter was fantastic. Of course, story-wise, it was also really good so far. It was good development and story progression, sort of really good development though. Story development, not necessarily character development, but story development is on point in this chapter. Uh, just the fact that and let's talk about the fact that she even says yes, despite not having a reservation, despite wanting Joichiro to sit in that spot. She is willing to serve him. That is how that is how terrified she is of this man. Uh, what the hell he did? We're gonna have to find out. And yes, I mentioned this last week, but or however many days ago I did the review, because it came out pretty quickly compared to last chapter. A lot of people think that Azami is the reason why Joichiro never graduated from Tohotsuki Academy, and that's certainly a plausible thought right now. But we need more information before we can start to really jump on that train of that theory train between the two of them. We still need more information. So ultimately, obviously the ending with Soma coming in at just the right time. just when all seem lost, just when Erina is the most vulnerable, in comes badass MC. Are there any seats open? Yukihira-kun. Yeah, it's him, alright. But now she looks vulnerable, and is this gonna turn her feelings around for Soma because she's gonna stand up for her and shit like that? No, just stop, please. That's the part about this I don't like is that will seem a bit forced if she starts to develop feelings for him just because he stands up for her or starts bad mouthing Azami. Because oh come on, he's just like Luffy in the fact that he doesn't give a shit who you are. He will challenge you and he will talk shit about you right in front of you. Um, and you gotta respect that about Soma. Um, the man is also very raw. Um, in his own heroic main character way. So, you know, I mean, that's the chapter. Um, this chapter was amazing, as I said, for story development, for artistic direction, um, just for everything. Everything in this chapter was awesome. Um, and so, yeah, thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you guys next time.